I just want to talk to believers right now when it comes to standing up for what's right in the face of evil, or even in the face of just mediocrity, gray living, just inappropriate or unnecessary behaviors that need to be called out. And you should be ready to do that as a believer every single day that you go out of your home. It's not that you're looking for a fight. It's that you know the world that you live in, and there are not many willing lights going out into this world. There are believers, but there are very fearful and selfish believers when it comes to speaking up and putting a stop to some behaviors and mindsets, things that would harm you, your family, your well-being, but most definitely go against the Word of God, thus promoting and condoning the evil that's going on. When there are no men to stand up, women have to speak because the men haven't spoken. And I find myself in that spot many times, and I do stand for truth many times, especially last night with another group of teenagers that I feel I've been patient for a very long time. We're talking months of a certain type of behavior that was going on that finally I was at my last straw. And I did speak up, and I did get pretty heated, but my point came across. Some school staff took over at that point. But it's the after situation that is a little bit tricky. When you come home and it's not about the physical person anymore, it's about the spiritual warfare that's going on. The devil will not leave you alone when you stand for truth and when you stand for what's right, especially when you're alone. Yes, what's going through my mind all night and all day this morning is that, what you said was wrong, what you said was too harsh, it's not your business, just leave things alone. Look at you. Look at your terrible self and how you think you're all that and better than everyone. When I know in my heart, and I know that God knows in my heart, that when I stand for truth, it is for the sake of everyone around that's being involved or being affected by the behavior that's been going on. And definitely that my heart is to be a fighter in the front lines for Christ and for His Word. And if you're not ready to do that, then you're not ready to live. You're not ready to be a follower, and you need to push back those feelings of guilt.